on today, you guys? Today we're going to be working on my G35 here. This thing developed a pretty bad misfire over the last couple of days. So I picked up some new spark plugs. Never changed the plugs on this car, so we're going to show you guys how to change the plugs on one of these cars. And I'll learn something, so will you guys. It's probably not going to be our problem though, because driving the car in the rain yesterday, and it was still doing it, apart from when it was firing up. So really thinking it's probably the coil packs. We're going to be testing the coil packs as we're taking the plugs out here. So stay tuned for how to do this. Hopefully I learn something, you learn something, and we all learn something. So let's get to it. Alright, got our new plugs right here, NGK plugs. There's the part number. And you guys that are wondering, plugs we're using today. Started by taking the engine cover off here. Loosen these bolts off the air intake, because we're going to have to get down in there to this side. So after we get this intake off, we'll update you guys and keep at her here. So now we're working on getting this wiring loom out. Let's get some more access to the coils. You can see 1, 2, 3 right here on the driver's side. There's our throttle body there. Alright, mind my disgusting engine bay, but these are all 10mm bolts on this loom there. Just ended up taking the brackets instead of breaking the tie clips out. There's a bolt there, bolt here, and one back down here in the corner somewhere. Can't really get eyes on it, but it's back down in here. Then, got that out of the way, we pulled our first coil pack out. It's sitting right here. We're going to mark these so they know where they came from. And we're going to take our first spark plug out and see how bad it looks. First plug coming out. See my focus here. Alright, so there's our first plug. Definitely seen better days after 3 years. Oh, out of focus. There it is. Kyle's getting the last one out here on this side. I'm calling this cylinder number 3.
Even though it's nowhere near the proper firing
It's
order.
probably 6. Here's our first 3 plugs. Definitely seen better days. Definitely time to change them. And time to move on to the other side. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we found our dead coil pack there. We're calling it cylinder number 2. And, you know, this car is 15 years old now, so I'll probably just going to replace all the coil packs on this thing. So we're just going to order 6 more and we'll just do them all. Just so we don't have one go, then another go, and then another go. Anyways, putting this side back together, and then we'll update you guys once we got it all wrapped up, and we move on to the passenger side. Briefly how we tested the coil packs. It was pretty much just me bumping the engine over and buddy Kyle here getting electrocuted under the hood. So shout out to Kyle here for getting himself electrocuted. Always got to have good friends like that. That's how you know you got loyal friends. Anyways, we'll tune in when we're on the other side. Alright, I'm on the glare here, everybody. Kyle's working on getting the wiring harness, some room in it, getting the bolts out. Took 2 out there, 1 out up here. So we can just get some wiggle room to get the coil packs out. Oh, start getting this side apart, and we'll update you when we got these 3 out and see what these plugs look like.
Something else I can get for you, I think.
Alright, slight update here for you guys. You had to take this breather hose off the intake to get a little bit more room. Still trying to get this first coil pack out though. Yep, let's keep going along here. Trying to just make more room. This thing's buried in there.
So you gotta do valve cover gaskets.
Alright, so it looks like we're doing valve cover gaskets here too. Not today though, obviously, but this thing is covered in oil. Sorry, I'll try and get it to focus here. There we go. See how covered in oil this plug is? Of course, the last plug we pull looks like this, number 6. God damn.
What kind of
Oh well though. Fresh plugs, new coils, valve cover gaskets looks like. Get this thing freshened up. Alright, so Kyle's putting the new plug in there. Sadly, he's just going to get drenched in oil and probably have to buy another set of plugs after this. But, start putting this back together. Hopefully it runs better for a little bit. And, yeah. Next update on this thing, I'll probably be doing coil packs and valve cover gaskets because it's going to be lovely. Alright, got our all put back together here. Running pretty good. Kyle just finished putting the engine cover back on. Sounding good. Running pretty good right now. See how long that lasts for, how much oil that freaking valve cover's leaking. But for now, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. See you on the next one when we start reviving this old girl. Peace out.